Hi friends, my name is Oracle Jessie, she, her, hers, and welcome to my channel. I am a new human interested in fostering and co-creating more love and compassion in the world. And yeah, that's what I'm all about. That's what this channel is all about. And today I am going to share with you, it's a little bit of a vulnerable share for me, share with you my mission and vision and my purpose for being here. This is going to also be known as where I'm going. This is where I'm going. I'm so excited and nervous to be going in this direction, but I'm excited to share it with you today. So, excuse my hair today, and excuse the noises you may be hearing. Somebody is sleeping, but I've been trying today. You know how it is when you're white and you have short hair. I've been trying to get my hair to do what I want it to, but it's just not today. So this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing with the hair. So anyway, where I'm going, my mission and vision and my purpose. I am so excited. I've had this dream for a long time. And the dream is to have, to build, to be a part of, to co-create a haven and healing center that is part of an intentional living community and is sustainable in our growing and evolving world. Fully sustainable, fully off-grid, intersectional, friendly, and affirming. So I have had this dream for a very, very long time. I went to school for applied cultural anthropology and religious studies, if you guys didn't know that already, and I studied CSAs in college. CSAs are community supported agriculture. So basically it's community supported farming. And I remember getting ready to do a presentation for one class one time, and we had studied a CSA as part of this project. And my partners, my group members were like, you should talk about the CSA because you just light up when you talk about it. And I appreciate that so much because I didn't recognize that part of myself until somebody else pointed it out lovingly for me. So not only was I excited about it back in college, then it expanded to talking about it with college friends and stuff about sharing the same living area and maybe sharing vehicles between families, maybe having each family teach the kids certain things, doing radical unschooling, radical homeschooling. So yeah, farming, healing, and martial arts were all included. I've had some experience working and living at a hostel. That was very, very cool to experience that. And then I was even looking at old journals recently, and I've got dreams and goals written out for guiding light that includes farming, sustainable living, retreat center, animals, bed and breakfast, and a red tent. So yeah, let me just dive in here, I guess, to show you guys. This is part of my journal. So this is, I want there to be earth ships. I want there to be just, for those of you who don't know what an earth ship is, it is basically an off-grid system, an off-grid eco-friendly housing. And I've looked into a little bit into cob houses, just using sustainable materials to create structures and homes that are fully sustainable, fully off-grid, collecting rainwater, having plants grow inside the home basically year-round, and then just having like a farm, having plants and veggies and fruits and vegetables and herbs and flowers and just all this stuff. Like I said, I want it to be a healing center. I want it to be a haven for future Earth, because this world is creating so many refugees in a variety of senses, in a variety of ways. And so I want radical healing spaces for women and female-bodied people, as well as for men and male-bodied people. I know those two aren't necessarily directly correlated. And so I also want space for those in between, LGBT retreat and healing centers, and then, of course, all intersectional healing for POC people, as well as people of different faiths, different religions, everything. I want a red tent center. Of course, I'm femme and female-bodied, so I have focused a lot personally on the red tent. I want the red tent center where women and female-bodied people can come during their time, during that magical time of the month, and I want them to be able to be there and have some sort of income supplementation for those that need it. We cannot guarantee that your job will still be there when you leave, even if you just stay for a few days, or if you stay for 10 days, or however long. Please come stay as long as you are comfortable and live in this space, co-live and co-work in this space, enjoy space with other people, and create those holistic spiritual connections. And we also, we also want to be able to support you financially for the time that you're there, so that your family back home doesn't necessarily have to suffer for the loss of income for the time that you're there. So, yes, earth ships, farming, veggies, fruit, animals, and then the fruits and veggies, with it being earth ships, they're also kind of sort of like greenhouses. And then, of course, I want greenhouses there too, but growing them indoors at any time of year. I want these beautiful art spaces. I want conference room. I want, it's beautiful and big and somewhat intimidating, but I'm so excited to be moving in this direction. This is exactly where I want to be going. I want, so I mentioned the greenhouses already, and then I want, because it's been such a big part of my life, I want nomad pads as well. So I want there to be a separate space for nomads of varying, with various needs, to be able to come and get hookups and resupply and stay for a while if you need to, because sometimes as nomads, sometimes it's nice to just get that change of scenery, or nice to have some sort of level of security in and just, I want it to be a healing, relaxing space for anyone who lives there, of course, and then anyone to come and visit. So yeah, I want to be able to host yoga retreats, to host meditation retreats, to host healing workshops, like crystal healing workshops, for example, or just energy healing workshops. Yeah, like I said, it's been marinating for a long time. Excuse me. And of course, there are dangers and there are hurdles with creating this space. And I also know that where there's a will, there's a way. And there is a way to do this. And for some of you who may be friends with me on Facebook, I posted recently, like, I don't know how it's going to get done, but I'm just doing my best to show up with all the pieces. And so if I show up as my best self, I know that it's going to come together. I was looking through this journal here and I saw something from the tail end of July that I would like to read to you. It says, "Sometimes I don't know how things are going to work out, but things are going to work out, and that is enough to know. The how is what I surrender to the universe. The how is the journey. The how is the surprise and delight along the way to my own destination." It's so wonderful and beautiful how these things come together sometimes. And so the biggest desire is to create a focused, grounded, and holistic space that integrates a lot of needs that people have. So not only is it taking care of people physically by physically providing a safe space and physically providing all that you would, you as a human-bodied person would need for your time here on this planet, but it's also emotionally healing and spiritually healing and mentally challenging, mentally not necessarily challenging in a bad way, but mentally fulfilling, and of course all-inclusive for all new humans, and then our extended community, the area around it, and then having that worldwide impact as well. This space is for us. This is for us. And we would need, just like I'm trying to show up in the holistic way, we would need a bunch of people with various gifts. We would need builders, we need figure outers, we need legal people to help with zoning and building nonprofits, and we need business people, we need farmers, we need teachers, we need families, we need children, we need adults, young and old people, we need cooks and bakers, we need researchers, but mostly we need people who are invested in this loving vision. We need people who want to show up as their full selves, as their best selves, as their grounded selves, and love themselves into alignment with the fuller vision of the earth and the planet, this new shift, this new human energy. Feel free to check out my other videos if you haven't already to see more about that. But yeah, we need all kinds of people to show up as themselves in their best way. I had this beautiful magical conversation with someone earlier today, actually, and it was just really, really cool how things lined up, and I was able to be that person that said, hey, I can see you really are passionate about this topic, and so I was able to turn that back around when someone said that to me in college. I was able to turn that, pay it forward with that favor and say, hey, you're really passionate about it. It's awesome, and it shows. And they said that it's just really important to take charge of your own happiness. And I just know that the universe put this person in my life so that we could geek out over the awesome things that we're doing in our lives. And I'm so excited to be able to share it with you in this way that will continue to live and grow. This is just the baseline. I'm so excited to be at this stage and sharing it with you, because I know I've shared it with a few other people before, of course, in person, and this is sharing it in a much bigger way. That's partially why it's kind of a vulnerable share for me, because I feel like it's big. It's big and huge, but just because it's big and huge and it feels that way doesn't mean it's unattainable. And I know I'm going to need help. And I know that the universe is going to put those helpers into alignment with what I'm looking for. So at this stage, I'm excited to receive help in these specific ways. Please share personal experiences that you have with intentional living communities or hostels or farming even, or any kind of experience you have with building those spaces or visiting those spaces, or even like bed and breakfast places, or share your experiences. I'm so excited to continue the momentum of excitement and building the expectation that, hey, yes, this is possible, and here's how this person did it, and here's how they did it, and here's how they did it over here, and we can do this, we can do that, and just building the momentum there. And then also tips on how and where to look for land, because that is basically what I'm doing with, for those of you who know my nomadic lifestyle, I am traveling around basically on a big, huge shopping trip looking for land. I'm looking for land. I'm looking for a place to put it. I have a few ideas. And I welcome more at this time. And then also, please share, of course, if you would be interested in participating or learning more about, or at any level in such a place like this. Because I'm at the gathering phase. This is the new moon time. I'm filming this on September 28th, 2019, and I'm hopefully going to get it uploaded today too. And so my intention going forward is maybe to update once a month on the personal mission and vision, or maybe even more often than that. I don't know. So I'm doing this during the new moon because it is in alignment with the phases. Okay, so you're supposed to be planting seeds, planting intentions, stating intentions during the new moon, and this will take many moons to build this vision, and it's never going to be done. I'm so excited to be able to create this and use this as my legacy for the planet and leave it for hopefully many lifetimes to come. So yeah, my intention is to, with this channel, is to expand how often I'm going to be doing videos to 3 times a week. I know I did one yesterday as a surprise reading, because I felt like that was important. And so my intention is to expand to 3 times a week, and to have one of those be a personal update, because I feel like some spiritual people, teachers, leaders, whatever, however you want to put it, do not put their personal life out there for a decent variety of reasons. But I also want to be able to show you how real and applicable it is, and show up as my full self, as my full authentic self, and show how the process and how I do things. So this is where I'm going. This is where I'm heading, and I'm so excited to be going and doing these things. So I think that's all I've covered, all I wanted to cover. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for showing interest in this. Yeah, I'm just really excited. You can support this mission and vision by checking me out on my other social media outlets. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon at this point in time. Currently, I am also still open to receiving private reading clients, and then private one-on-one coaching clients as well. Courses are coming, courses that I'll be excited to host and in charge for. I'm so excited to be creating those in the near future, hopefully. So yeah, that's what I've got for today. Like I said, I've been really, really excited to share this with you all. And so, yeah, my intention is to continue sharing our progress in this area, working towards this goal and dream. So, keep watching. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. Hasta la bye-bye. I love you all. Hasta la bye-bye.